So this problem is asking us to find the distance between these 2 points. And to do that, I'm going to use my distance formula, which says that the distance equals the square root of the difference between my 2 x coordinates. So I'll call that x2 and x1. We'll put those in red to make it easier to see. x2 minus x1, and that whole thing squared. And I'm going to take that and add that to my difference of my y coordinates squared, which is going to be y2 minus y1. So there is my distance formula. So now let's figure out our 2 points so we can plug these in. So here is one point up here. This point is going to be -2, -3. So we'll put that in. That's going to be -2, comma, -3. And then this one over here is going to be 2, comma, -5. Okay, so now I can plug in for my distance formula. So my distance is going to equal square root of, going to put in all this stuff. Okay, so for my x coordinates, I'm going to have -2 minus 2. And for my y coordinates, I'm going to have -3 minus a -5. Okay, so let's do that out. So my distance is going to equal -2 minus 2 is -4, so -4 squared, plus -3 minus -5 isn't the same thing as -3 plus 5, so that's going to be equal to 2, and that whole thing squared. So the distance equals the square root of 16 plus 4, which equals the square root of 20. Okay, but I'm not quite done, because I have to factor 20, and if I factor 20, I'll do that over here. 20 is 4 times 5, and 4 of course is 2 times 2, so I can rewrite root 20 as the same thing as root 2 times 2 times 5. I look and I find a pair of 2's right here, so I'm going to circle them and cross them out and bring them to the outside. So what I'm left with is then on the outside I have 2, and on the inside I have root 5. So the answer is that these 2 points are 2 root 5 apart from each other.